Hey everybody, this is Craig from NiGHTS Games, and today I am going to do a quick review for NiGHTS HD. Not that. Alright, so, here's the deal. If you've never played NiGHTS, NiGHTS is one of probably, if you take all the RPGs away, I'd say NiGHTS is probably the most popular Sega Saturn game ever. And it's a weird take on a platformer, and let me put it to you this way. It was new and it was innovative back in the day, because back in the day, when you had a game like this, you just had regular platforms. And take it from the, right from the mouth of the director, because they give you a little history on here. He basically says, we had to get really creative. We wanted to make a new character. It was being made from the Sonic team, and obviously Sonic team's only experience was making characters who run on the ground. And they said, this is going to be a character who's flying. And on top of that, it goes into a lot of psychology about, there's actually a lot of hidden shit in here that you don't get. There's a lot of psychology about the dream, like the dreamscape, and what your conscious puts in to your dreams at nighttime. And he even says it again in there. He said he did a lot of research on dreams and what they mean, and he said a lot of the stuff that he's come across is actually like all this bright shit with all the monsters. It's actually some really dark, disturbing shit. So, I think it's awesome. I think it's innovative, and obviously it's not innovative by today's standards. However, it's still a unique game because there's not a lot of games like this out there. The closest thing I can think to it wasn't even flying, but that was Pandemonium. Pandemonium was definitely not as good as NiGHTS. NiGHTS is a goddamn classic, and it will remain a classic in my heart forever. Now, as far as the HD goes, people are like maybe weary of it because, much like the Silent Hill one, and some people do feel they got burned on Silent Hill, whatever. If you take such a classic game and then you try and remake it in HD, sometimes things go awry. This is one of the better HD remakes because of this, simply because of this. It comes with the HD version and the Sega Saturn version. Completely, straight up Sega Saturn version. So if you have any complaints about playing this in HD, the only thing that can be said back to you, or anything, you have no defense, because someone will just say, if you don't like it, play the Sega Saturn version. You just paid to download the Sega Saturn version, and you pay $10 for it, which you'll pay more for it online to get it on your Sega Saturn, on top of buying a Sega Saturn. That was a lot of Sega Saturn in one run-on sentence. But the game plays like a dream. It does. I'll show you, I'll just do the first level. It's got leaderboards, I like that. However, you do find out how much you suck when you're stacked up against the leaderboards. There's some modes I haven't unlocked yet. I just want to get this review out there pretty much just to tell you that, hey guys, it's safe. Go ahead and play it. See, Brand New Dreams, Sega Saturn Dreams. I haven't unlocked these two yet. Don't know what they are, but Brand New Dreams, I'm playing as Elliot. I played Elliot's first level for 2 hours last night, over and over again. So obviously you can see it looks good. I mean, you might look at it and be like, well, that doesn't look too great. It's not like a ground-up remake. But I'm telling you, play this, and then you'll be like me right in the beginning. I was like, you know what? It doesn't really look that good. And then if you go back and play the Sega Saturn one, you're like, oh my god, super improvement. Good job, Sega. Sega Saturn one is played letterbox. This one is obviously full screen. And to ramp it up a bit, even though the soundtrack for NiGHTS is quite amazing, I'm really amped about this game. Even though the soundtrack from NiGHTS is really amazing, try playing it with Skrillex, by the way. It works splendidly. It works dreamily. Dreamy? Dreamy. It's very dreamy. Alright guys, so I'm going to play through the first level, just show you the gameplay. It's still the same. Everything you remember it. Everything's faithfully recreated exactly the way it is. If you don't believe me, you can play one level, go back and play the Sega Saturn level. I didn't realize how excited I was until I got on yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's right, NiGHTS got released. And then I get taken back, and it's like, your nostalgia isn't stomped. You know, sometimes you go back and you play an old game, and you're like, I wish I never went and played this and just ruined my entire old memories of it. This will not happen to you with NiGHTS. I fucking love this game. This is so hard to play up close. Oh, I didn't. I love Knights. Never said I was good at it, though. Yeah, I just missed that. Whoa! I got out of control there, guys. Probably got a C. I got a D. Fuck that. You don't have to tell me I'm missing all the enemies and shit. I do already know that. Aww. Come on, can't even get a C. For those of you who are friends with me on here, you can see on my, if you own it, I did do much better not sitting this close to the screen. Wow, that is hard to do up close, man. I'm not making excuses. I know it sounds like I am. It is really hard to play this close. Come on, give me a C. Damn it. D for damn it. No point in going after you yet. I just missed so many orbs. I just gave myself an instant headache. Oh my god, I got one C. Crap, now it's boss time. This is gonna be fun this close. Oh shit. Oh, D. Oh, I gotta see it. Wow. Now, I'm sorry, that was a very poor example of how to play the game. I did terrible in it. But it is really hard to play this close. I know it sounds like I'm making an excuse, but that type of game, man, is fucking hard to play this close. But the game is fun. And I'm not even good at NiGHTS, clearly. And I still think it's fucking amazing. I didn't even beat my old high score, but I did fill up the high score list. It's fun to play. It's fun to play and have the leaderboards this time, because then you get to really see how shitty you are. This game is very perfectionism for NiGHTS, and I'm glad they brought it here. Hopefully it creates some new interest. Hopefully this video creates some new interest where they can actually make a proper sequel, because while I did like NiGHTS Journey, it just didn't feel like it was a proper sequel, and it was on the Wii and the fucking Wiimote. It's so much better on a controller. But I'm glad they re-released this, because unfortunately this is one of the games that I don't own on Saturn anymore, and now I really have no reason to go get it, at least immediately, because I have it and I can play it. But I can't say it enough, man. I love NiGHTS, and I hope that you guys play it, because I know you're going to enjoy it. For new players of it, camera issues take some getting used to. Clearly you saw it in the boss fight. Sometimes the camera gets wacky. And another thing is the controls may feel awkward to you, but you will get them quickly. The learning curve is very quick in this game. But it is nice to go back. This is one of those games that has a lot of replayability on the levels, so it's totally worth going back to. Thank you guys for watching, and go buy NiGHTS.